Gardner-Webb head coach Trey Land, the team coming off a victory over Eastern Kentucky, 38-32. They're going to remain at home. They got a big association game this weekend. They're going to host UT Martin in what could be a very big game as far as the standings and at large and bids. So, Coach, just some thoughts on your team, the win, and what's going on this week.
Yep, had a great crowd Saturday night. We had a blackout, broke our black helmets back out for the first time since our winning streak last year. So that's probably bad coaching on my part. Should have brought them out a little earlier, but we'll be wearing those for the remainder of the year. Like I said, really good crowd, a lot of people tailgating, really good atmosphere. Weather was perfect. Got off to a little bit of a slow start, got punched in the mouth in the first drive. Defense responded, got some stops, got some turnovers, and were able to separate in the second half and get it to a 2-score lead with about 4 minutes to play, up 11. And we're able to seal the deal there at the end. But really good win. We got 2 really good non-conference wins right now with Elon and Eastern Kentucky, both at home. And hopefully that can continue our trend to get back in league play. We got 4 league games left, and we know we got to win 4 of 4 or 3 of 4 to even have a shot of getting into playoffs. We need to get to 6-7 wins, but got 2 of the 4 at home, and got a really, really good football team coming in here Saturday. Coach Simpson's done an awesome job. Gone against him as a player a couple times, and just the respect I have for, having continuity in a program and being somewhere, being where your feet are and being there a long time and seeing where it was to where it is now and how talented they are. They've done a really nice job recruiting and using the scholarships, and like he's got a really good blueprint for what FCS football talent looks like. And I think they're playing really well right now. The running back's very gifted player. They're big up front. Quarterback's playing well. I don't see a ton of weaknesses. The kicker, punter, we wanted really bad here, and ended up going there in a recruiting battle, and he's having an unbelievable year. So there's no weaknesses on his football team. There's a reason they're undefeated in FCS play. So we've got to play a really good game to have a chance to knock them off. But our kids will be excited. It's a big game, and we have them at home.
Thanks, Coach. We'll go to some questions. I know Jacob is on with us. Jacob, if you want to go first, whatever you got, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, congratulations. We've talked before about, the team not getting their fair share of turnovers. Well, it seems like you made up for it last game. We talked about how the tangible things that you can do in practice to improve that. Is that something that, finally paid off for you, or is it just a little bit of luck went your way on Saturday?
We didn't change anything in what we're doing in practice. We emphasize it every Tuesday. We do ball security circuits and takeaway circuits every Tuesday and Wednesday competitively. We're still dead last in the country in fumbles lost, and we're still 117 in turnover margin. So the fact that we've got 3 quality wins with those numbers tells me we got a pretty good team. The second part of that is we've got to get it fixed. I mean, the ownership has to come from the players. I'm tired of talking about it. Yes, the ball bounced our way, and we were able to even out the turnover margin Saturday, and our defense forced 4 turnovers. Like, those are takeaways, and we have to habitize that and keep working on it. But I'm still mad and agitated by the fumble situation, and we're young on offense. Okay, I get it. We got a true freshman quarterback. I think 8 of our starters are sophomore freshmen. We're young, and maybe we're trying to do too much. But the players got to take ownership of it to understand you're holding the program in your hands, and it can't happen.
Coach, another thing that you were able to close out this game after being behind. You got ahead and were able to close this game out. How good was that to see, especially after some struggles earlier in the year, closing some games out?
Yeah, we wanted to put a big emphasis on winning the middle 8 this week, and East Kentucky's been in a bunch of close games, so we knew we needed to get that thing to 2 scores because we haven't been in very many close. We've been in 1, Tennessee State, Appalachian State and Tennessee State, and we lost both of them. So we knew we wanted to get that thing separated a little bit, get it to a 2-score game there. in the third and fourth quarter. We talked a lot about coming out of halftime with energy and controlled emotion and focus more so than normal. And I think it certainly made an impact on the middle eight. We won that, and we won the second half.
Coach, you touched on this a little bit, but UT Martin's a good team. Their only loss is to Georgia, and a lot of good teams lose to Georgia. So what makes them so good, and what are you going to do on Saturday to come away with a big win on homecoming?
Well, Coach Simpson's always done a really good job, hired really good coaches. I like what they do defensively. They have a really good front seven. I think their 4 eyes and nose guard are probably as good as anybody we've played all year. I think, offensively, he's always going to be big up front and tough. He's a run first guy. They're going to run the football with an established running back and throw play action pass to a big tight end and capable receivers. So he's always had a great mind. He's always recruited good players. And I think that's no different this year.
So what are you going to do against that to come away with a win against what's expected to be a big crowd on Saturday?
Yeah, we got it homecoming. Very excited about that. I think it's going to be – we need to make it a tough environment to play in. This is a playoff game for us. We know that. We need to win this one. And we need our crowd to understand that, and our families that show up. And we'll have the biggest crowd of the year because it's homecoming. We need them to impact the game first and foremost. Secondly, we got to defend the run. We're not going to stop the run. Nobody has, including Georgia. You need to defend the run, try to make them a little more one-dimensional than they're comfortable with, get them in some long yardage, 3rd and 7 situations, and get off the field on 3rd down. Offensively, first down is going to be huge for us. We cannot be playing behind the chains with a freshman quarterback. We got to take what they give us, be a little more patient, probably than I would like to be, but we've got to be patient with running the football and getting 3 and 4 yard gains, and then taking our shots and our double moves when we get those opportunities. But yeah, excited about the day. It's going to be a beautiful day for football. 1:30 kick, homecoming. We certainly are looking forward to the challenge of a top 10 team coming in here.
All right. Thanks, Coach. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Coach, appreciate your time this morning. Best of luck in that big matchup, and we'll talk to you again next Tuesday.
All right. Thank you, Kyle. Have a good week.